Yo, man, what's good? What y'all hit that thumbs up button, all that good stuff. So, remember, okay, obviously Kobe Bryant died January 26th, top of the year before the pandemic. That was the craziest celebrity death in my lifetime, probably. And I've seen Michael Jackson and a bunch of other people, but it was real awkward. It died right after the night after LeBron broke his record in Philly, his hometown. At the time, I was looking into gematria and all this numerology stuff and all that, and a lot of this stuff was making sense, and the numbers was adding up, and I was just like, "Whoa, like, this is crazy." And Umar, crazy Umar, was in the park, in some random park, looking homeless, looking crazy, talking about, man, Nike sabotaged that plane because they were getting ready to split up with Kobe, and they were gonna do this and that, yada yada yada. And I was like, dude, have some respect for the family. Like, I know he's a public figure, he's larger than life, and it's hard to believe that someone larger than life could just die, but it happens. Anything that's born has to die. He was a human being at the end of the day, believe it or not. As much, even though he scored 81 on the Raptors and all of that, he was a human being. It was an accidental death. 9 other people died. But Umar was like, man, nah, the Nike sabotaged the plane. That helicopter was like 30 years old, mind you. Now, why was Kobe flying around in a 30-year-old helicopter? I have no idea. He flew in choppers his whole career. He never drove to a practice. That was his transportation. It was just a regular day, him going to his daughter's practice, Gigi, and a couple of the parents of the kids. Now the reports have come out almost a year later, believe it or not, because we're about to be in January in a couple days, that Nike was gonna, in fact, mutually part ways with Kobe Bryant. Now, is this a surprise? No, because Kobe was retired, and unless you're Michael fucking Jordan, typically when an athlete retires, you don't have the same value to the brand or the sneaker brand or whatever that was endorsing you because you're no longer on the court wearing shoes. You're no longer in the public eye 24/7. Kobe was kind of low key his last few years of his life after he retired. He did a book. He won an Oscar. He would do a social media post once here and there, but he wasn't in the public eye as much, and probably that's why Nike was like, okay, we can mutually part. But yeah, those reports are just now coming up. So now it's like, wow, was Umar telling the truth the whole time? Oh, is Umar just crazy? Like I say, Umar had to know something was up. He knew something was up with this Nike thing. But now it's like, okay, now Umar's fans or whatever you want to call it, they're now saying, yeah, see, we told you. Umar knew what he was talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, Kobe Bryant was set to leave Nike to start his own shoe brand weeks before his death. He was going to start his own brand of just Kobe's. I don't know who he's going to, distribute that with. Adidas, who knows? But he was set to leave Nike, and that was what Umar was talking about months ago, and that they, unscrewed hinges on the helicopters and all kind of stuff. I'm like, bro, like this was right after Kobe. They hadn't even buried him yet. They were still looking for his remainings, and this man was already talking conspiracy. I'm like, yo, chill. But now, these reports have been coming out. Like the Insider put this out, so that there goes your reliable white source. The Insider reported this. Now Nike hasn't said anything. I doubt it if they will. If they do, I'll let you know. I haven't seen Nike say anything. They're probably not. It's just it's just coincidence, man. Let me know what y'all think. Did Umar have a point? Was Umar on point? We need to stop overlooking Umar's stuff. Do we need to stop judging Umar? Does Umar really know what he's talking about? Like, and I always say, as crazy as Umar is and as funny as he is a really great speaker. He does provide a lot of good information, but taking accurate information from a scammer is you kind of look at him sideways, like, I don't know about what you saying, but here, it's been verified. So Kobe was gonna leave Nike. I still don't think, nobody sabotaged the helicopter and all this other stuff. I think it was accidental. It was a coincidence. Kobe just was happening to leave. There's been other big athletes that have left Nike. They didn't get chopped off, no pun intended. So let me know what y'all think, man. Did Kobe Bryant Was Kobe Bryant sabotaged by Nike? Is Umar, you know, Messiah, Negro Damas? Was Umar telling us the truth the whole time?